Even though it's a Nero, I only have just over 5 miles to hike this day. I get up early and I'm hiking by around 6 a.m. and I catch up with Dandelion at Ethan Pond Shelter. I don't really film much this day. The trail to Ethan Pond Shelter. We get a hitch, our first back of the pickup truck hitch, which is really exciting. And we take that hitch to the AMC Highland Center in Crawford Notch, where we have to wait for a few hours for one of our resupply boxes and the shuttle back to Old Colony Ski Club because we're taking a bad weather zero there. We had a great amount of fun. There were so many people there because of the bad weather that comes in the next day. We just had a great time, but we ate so much and made plans to get over Mount Washington, including making reservations for the Mizpah Spring Hut. It is 11:30 and we are just getting back on trail. The shuttle took a little longer than we thought, and then we get to the trailhead and Papa Ruby is giving trail magic, so that was lovely. Good thing we only have to go 5.7 miles today to the Mizpah Hut. Just lovely. Oh man. Nice stealth sights. So Webster Cliffs has really nice stealth sights. It'd be windy, but that sound always makes me sleep really well as long as it's not too bad. I'm just so glad we waited a day to come and did not come here in the rain. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Why can't I have 6 foot long legs? It is 2 in the afternoon. I'm sitting on this somewhat little bit of an overlook. So I've only gone like 1.7 or something so far today. But it is up. It is uppy bits the whole way. Oh my goodness. That nearly blew me over. I'm gonna put the camera away. That's Mount Webster. That's the first peak today. There's one more peak, and then we'll be at the hut. It's lots of rock scrambling today. This is the trail. Up. Up is the trail. My calves are shaking. That was fun and scary and fun. Whew. All right. A little bit more scrambling to go. A few more miles of scrambling to go. I'm 0.1 from the summit, which means, which way does the trail go? Probably right up there. It is a beautiful day and so blustery. The wind has nearly blown me over a couple times. I cannot imagine this on a cold and wet or snowy day. Nope. I had to come up from over here, and there's this big mass of rocks right in the middle, and it was from down there, it looked easier to go this way, so I went this way. So now I'm just butt scooting over to there so I can go up there. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here, sitting here on my mountain. You gotta use all the hands and feet.
No, they're not the gray. I don't know what those are, but the gray jays will eat out of your hand.
They're just so floofy looking.
Yeah. gray jays look just like blue jays, but they're gray.
That's probably where we're staying tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
And then hopefully getting a place in the dungeon. Whoop. And then Mount Washington.
Yeah.
And then a very difficult descent over Madison.
That's what I hear.
Watch me fall in right now. Woo. Our accommodations for tonight. This is beautiful. So this is the hall. And here's our bunks. Dark, but everybody has a little light. Your stay at an AMC hut includes dinner and breakfast the next day. We'd only made our reservations 2 nights before, and with my food sensitivities, I didn't really expect to be able to be fed. But big shout out to the Mizpah crew who actually fed me. There are no roads to the huts. All food comes in by helicopter or people like Gracie here carrying it on their backs. Dinner was really simple. A beautiful little salad with lemon and oil dressing, garlic pasta that I added my own proteins to, and canned peaches. But hey, I was so excited to be fed, you have no idea. These pancakes in the morning were some of the best gluten-free pancakes I've had, and it was just nice to be able to eat with my friends like a normal person. So this is what the bunk rooms are like. This is a sunny one because it's facing the sun. Ours is a little darker. So far it was just a 1/4 mile climb from the hut, but it was an exhausting 1/4 mile climb. Good morning. All right, to Mount Washington, or Mount Pierce first, I guess. All right, Mount Washington, right there. Could we have better weather? I don't think so. So it's a good day. We're getting closer to you, Mount Washington. The hills are alive with my terrible singing. It is a beautiful day to climb mountains. The trail provides. I am burning today for sure because I gave up my sun hat at the last hostel because it was too heavy and it is not my color, but I need it, and it has this part. Cute and I think. Currently waiting in line to take a picture with the phone. It's like Disney. It is just so beautiful. We're a little stressed about making it to the Madison Spring Hut and then 2 tent sites if they have openings, if anybody has canceled their reservation. We are ready to grab some bunks at Madison. So I was just hiking down here and I looked at the map because there was other trails. So I pulled it up and it looked like I was on the AT, and that this one up here goes to that summit that I don't need to go to because it's not on the AT. It turns out there's 3 trails. and Dandelion are back there. There's Dandelion. I see her orange. I can't see AT. His white shirt. There he is. So this is the trail here. It's basically a choose your own adventure from one cairn rock pile to the next. Walking on rocks. Whoop, sorry about the speed of that. And going to more rocks. So whichever rocks work for you to step on is the trail to get to that. And then you look for the next one. And it goes on. This has been the day. This is, ooh, basically 11.8 miles by the time we get there. This mostly. But it has been a great day. Let's see if we can find the next one. And then there's a side trail. There's lots of side trails. So I'm just watching the app because I don't have time as the sun is setting. Oh my God. I wasn't even gonna turn and look. Wow. So we need to get moving because we need to get into a building or a tentsite. Please, a building. One more time. You can see cars coming down the road from the top of Mount Washington. We are still a mile from a hut and deciding what we're gonna do. Night hiking in the Whites. We found out we can get floor space for $10 at the hut, and we are about 0.5 to 0.6 from that space right now, which is very exciting. So last night, Dandelion, E.T., and I came down this way with headlamps in the dark and slept on the floor of the hut. Thanks, Madison Spring Hut. So 2.1 to go. I stopped here in the shady spot, pulled out a hat we found yesterday, eating some gummies and protein, and sitting literally on the trail-ish. I mean, the trail is hard to define when it's just like go from one rock pile to the next and it's choose your own adventure. But this rock is giving me shade from the sun. Going down there, 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 down, down. Yeah. When we hit treeline, that'll be exciting. I am not going to sugarcoat it. Yesterday was a rough day. A rough 3-mile day. It took me 5.5 hours, 6 hours, but there was a half-hour lunch break in there. But actual moving time, 5.5 hours basically, to go 3 miles. My feet hurt so bad again. But my ankles, my knees, my every muscle, all my fascia, like the tendons, everybody's just exhausted. And we're like, can we please not? But I went from total elation the day before, doing 11.8 miles in the Whites, night hiking in the Whites, like not getting into the Madison Springs hut until 9:30 p.m. Immediately then, it was quiet time and making the bed on the floor, eating on my air mattress on the floor of the dining hall of the hut. And then so we didn't get enough rest. And then it was another hard day in the sun. I was just baking my hands that were really bothering me because I was wearing my long sleeve shirt. I had the hat on that I had found at the hut when we stopped for lunch the previous day, thank goodness. So I was covered up, but my hands, I got a little pink, not as bad as it could have been, thank goodness, but I
I just feel swollen all over. And if there was like a road 0.5 from where I was, I would have just walked off, I think. So I didn't start filming immediately this morning because I was still in that cranky mood. But it's a 4.8 mile day. There's actually some soil. There's actually soil. It's so lush and loomy. Oh, my ankles and my knees are like, thank you. And this is like the third or fourth water source that we've crossed that sound is lovely because it's been pretty dry. We haven't had a lot of water. So we're going to a motel tonight. Hopefully I'm about to pick up my box. So I need to get moving along, but already a better day. But yeah, the presidentials are no joke, and the wildcats are coming up next. I know they're no joke, and we're probably going to have rain today. Probably rain tomorrow too. So I'm questioning whether I stay another day at a motel versus coming back out in the rain. But the first half mile of the wildcats is about 1,000 foot of elevation gain. The first half mile. So it's like, hello, we're gonna climb a wall. Look at it, it's just beautiful, beautiful. All the times I was like, oh, I'm in the tunnel so long, I'm in the tunnel, I missed the sun. I had nothing but sun for 2 days. Ah, the tunnel.